Hi guys, welcome to the House Chronicles Pop Culture and Entertainment opinion piece. My name is Oladini Ogule. I'm going to be your host for today, and we're going to get right into it. When will Davido and Wizkid finally kiss and make up? Do you know how stressful this is for us? Do you know how stressful this is for your fans? Now, what really happened between Davido and Wizkid? Now, I know you're expecting me to go into this whole Twitter bans that these artists have decided to usher us into the new month with, but no, I'm going to be giving you an analysis of how everything started. So take your barrel and your book. We're about to delve back into 2014. Now, we're getting right into it, so I'll give you guys full details. Just follow me. Take your book and barrel too, by the way, so that you don't make any mistake. Now, on 28th of July, that was in 2014, Wizkid actually put out a post on the X platform, that's on Twitter platform, where this was like ahead of his London show, after he had just concluded a show in New York. Now, this was around the same time that Davido was concluding his own show too at New York. So we have the two most prominent Afrobeat artists in New York concluding their shows. Do you understand? Now, on Wizkid's way to the airport, that's after the New York show, ahead of his London show, he took a picture of himself on the billboard where he captioned the picture, "Proper shows, proper venues." He said proper shows, proper venues. Now let me explain to you guys. Back then in 2014, we know that Afrobeat artists were kind of struggling to get a stance. Let me put it like that. So the fact that abroad they were not really giving like proper venues to, orchestrate their shows. They were mostly giving like local clubs as well as hubs to perform. But like at this point, we're saying that Wizkid is, he's doing very well for himself. So he takes a picture and then captures it, proper shows, proper venues. Do you understand? Now everybody kind of assumed that was a diss to Davido, because what are you trying to say? Like, you're having proper shows at proper venues while I'm not. Now, in an interview with Olisa Dubia, that was in 2017, Wizkid finally addressed the issue, where he explained that he wasn't actually taking a diss at anyone. That if he was taking a diss at anyone, then all the artists around that period should have come for him. Now, why is that? It's only Davido that is seeing a problem with it. That he just took the picture to highlight his progress. Started from the bottom, now we're here, according to Wizkid.
That situation was just so funny to me because we're all on the same flight. I got back, I was really tweeting about my show. I was talking about myself. I had a show in New York. Before that was like a year ago, 2 years ago, sold out. Sound was bad. The venue we used was crazy. It was fucked up. I planned for airports now. I was going to my hotel, drove through the venue. I saw my name in lights and I saw my venue. I was like, wow, this is me. Came down, took a picture, posted it. I do proper shows, proper venues. People started catching feelings. I don't. That everyone should be mad at that. Like, if that was the case, then I think everyone, like from everyone that has done shows in the US, should say something. But when I saw that, it was just funny. It was just all play, man. I don't get time, man.
Now, Davido too, in that same interview, in another interview with the same person, that's with Olisa Dubia, explained that he's very, very sure that diss was actually to him, because why are you trying to disrespect me like that? So now we have a feud going on between the both of them. That's Davido and Wizkid, where we know that Wizkid probably said that Davido cannot have a good concert in a good venue. I don't know, but that's what Davido insinuated that Wizkid said to him. Good.
Make sure you come to my show, proper venue. We do real shows. We do this. I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, to be honest, I'm like real nigga, real stuff. To be honest, if I was not on that plane, I wouldn't have cared. But the fact that we were on that same plane, in the same cabin, and we spoke, that is actually the first time I know, say, okay, this dude either doesn't like me or somebody with him doesn't like me and is feeling something. Do you understand?
Now, we're back to 2017. Now, at 2017, there was this concert that happened. That was at the One Africa Fest. That was the one that happened in Dubai, if you remember. Now, before I expatiate more on this, a particular video has been going viral. That's a video about Jess Hallows, the American radio show, The Breakfast Club, where she alleged that Davido slapped the living shit out of Wizkid. Now, when I first of all watched this video, she said it back in 2017 in Dubai. When I watched this video, I was like, what the hell? What do you mean by Davido slapped Wizkid? Who says that? I don't understand. But then I took it in. I marinated the story. And then I remembered, it's true. Wizkid and Davido actually had an altercation in Dubai in 2017. That was during the One Africa Fest. This was a fest to actually highlight African artists. Now we had Tiwa Savage, we had Flavor, we had a lot of artists alongside Davido and Wizkid. Now, in this particular fest, there was a video that went viral of an altercation between Davido and Wizkid. We didn't really see Davido directly hit Wizkid, but he claimed that somebody on Davido's team hit Wizkid. So now I can understand why Jess said that Davido stabbed the living shit out of Wizkid. So now this is where we have the feud coming in. This is where we have the fights coming in, speculations. The 001 fans and Popsy fans, everybody was just clashing at each other. Who is better than who is more prominent than who is... stressful for every one of us, especially as an 001 fan. It's stressful for me, but I'm not taking sides. Do you understand? Now, after this whole fight that happened in 2017, we had December of 2017. Davido actually brought out Wizkid, yes, to his show. He brought out Wizkid to his show. That's the one that happened in New York, where they both performed Maya. I remember that one that happened. And when this one happened, weeks apart at Echo Convention, Wizkid also highlighted Davido, where Davido performed Fire. And he was saying he loves Davido. Davido was saying he loves Wizkid. They were kissing and everything. And everybody was like, ha, God thank you. God thank you. Finally, oh, one fan and Popsy, but we can rest now. For the first time on Twitter, there was some sort of, appreciation. It's true. Davido is actually a nice artist. Wizkid is actually a nice artist. As if everything was going to get better from there. We now decided to relax. Different speculations. They were still dragging each other. As if that was the end. They were dragging each other. Now, as the one that happened recently, that was December of 2023, where Davido and Wizkid were seen so cozy at the club. If you remember, where everybody was so happy, I saw Davido hug Wizkid. Do you know how happy I was, you guys? I was like, I wish this love can just stay like this. All my mind was that as they did it, she just drop one song. I'll stream the song, die. But no, after that one happened, as we're entering into this new month like this, that's how Wizkid decided to usher us in this beautiful month with Gbasgbos. Imagine. So this is how everything started with the Twitter banter. Now, before I go into the context of the Twitter bans, I'm going to be reading the #1 music journalist, and that's Joy Akan. I'm going to be reading his tweet so that we understand that is this banter actually to revive Afrobeat, because according to him, Afrobeat is dying. Good. Now I'm going to be attaching this, but I'm going to be reading it for you. Afrobeat slum don't turn our singers to Nigeria rappers. When the music no sweet again, everybody go dey beef each other. If say we get hits now, everybody for day busy they promote song. If say jam dey on rotation, what una wan find time dey open Twitter? Una don post doings finish. But as nothing dey sup, as the music no dey enter, we don use beef supplement wins. Enter studio ! Bam. That was how, as they said, enter studio. That was how Wizkid then tweeted. Later, Wizkid said, my mouth's no good. Something like that. I have a lot of things to talk, but my mouth's no good. If I talk something. That was what Wizkid first of all started with the tweets. Nobody was being dissed at this point. Then when Wizkid said that, somebody then replied to Wizkid saying, shall drop music, because before when I start say you people are trying to create drama to drop song. Shall drop music. Then and replied to this person, beg me like this and send video. Do you guys know the video that Wizkid attached to this tweet, like the caption? Do you know the video that Wizkid attached? Wizkid attached the video of international artist, national artist Davido begging an unknown woman. Wizkid attached that video to disgrace my David. Like, I thought you guys were good. I thought you guys even said that you were going to be together and drop a new... people were going to go on tour together. If I remember, Wizkid saying something like, you guys should hold your coins. We're going to go on tour together. What is happening now? People are stressing me out. I don't understand. Why would you post Davido's video like that? To embarrass him or what? I don't get. Good. Now, another Twitter user then said, Wizkid, like the post you talk nonsense yesterday. I beg enter that one. Do you know what Wizkid said? Wizkid said, never chatting to someone signed to an influencer. Next. Do you know who Ladipo is signed to, you guys? The Don Jazzy. So Wizkid literally said that Don Jazzy is an influencer. I rest my case. Now, we are going to find out what Ladipo said that allowed Wizkid to say what he said. Now, Ladipo tweeted, Nigerian rappers that survived hip-hop is dead. Watching Afrobeat artists go through their own. Okay, the reason why Ladipo actually said this was On a particular show that was at the 10 magazine with Christian Ochefo, Wizkid said that hip hop is dead. Yeah, he did say that hip hop is dead. He said that hip hop is dead. The Afrobeat is the new jam. Afrobeat is the new pop culture. Afrobeat is now everything. That these rappers just keep going back and forth. Like, their rap is dead. It doesn't make any sense to him. He's not going to be interested in listening to rap. And when he said this, we have hip hop artists like Eriga, Ola Deebs. These tracks came for Wizkid. I mean, the whole social media was already turned upside down because Wizkid literally said that he doesn't listen to rap music now because that genre is dead. Do you understand? So Ladipo is trying to explain to you people that we hip-hop artists that survive the hip-hop is dead now are seeing Afrobeat artists to disgrace themselves like this. You understand? Trying to jump on trends for their music to, you understand, to blow. Good. So when he said this, when he said that Ladipo is signed to an influencer, obviously people came for Wizkid because why would you call a whole Don Jazzy an influencer? That's so disrespectful. So now media personalities and celebrities were not taking this whole diss to Don Jazzy properly because we know that you and Davido can be fighting and be in each other's ass as much as you want. But why would you disrespect King Don like that? Who does that? Media personality Adeshokpa literally tweeted, "This isn't a shade to Don Jazzy, but a shot at the whole culture." We have Mr. Macaroni also telling Wizkid that calling a whole Don Jazzy an influencer is a derogatory speech as well as being totally disrespectful. Now we have J1 who also slams Wizkid, saying Wizkid is losing his whole credibility and sense of reasoning by disrespecting Don Jazzy. Then we have ex-BBN housemates, we have Tacha, we have Doyin saying that you don't take a diss at the Don Jazzy. You're so disrespectful, baby. You don't do that. But we have Orisha Femi. Orisha Femi said that all of you shouting at Wizkid. Everybody is Wizkid. Why did you? If they call you an influencer, it's not a bad thing. You remember that Jajaji actually said that he was an influencer one time. But okay, let's not go into that. But you don't call him just an influencer. You call him an influencer amongst other things. Do you understand? Orisha Femi was saying that if they call you an influencer, it just means that you're a content creator. And for everybody in the entertainment industry, are we not still creating content? Like, are we not all creating content? So why are you taking a diss when somebody calls you an influencer? But Don Jazzy wasn't taking it very, very friendly because guess what? Don Jazzy unfollowed Wizkid. So obviously, Don Jazzy says he's not an influencer. If he was an influencer, people would have already left it like that. But Don Jazzy is not an influencer. So now everybody was like, Wizkid is not the kind of person that just comes for somebody like unannounced. We just come for you like that. Good. And I said it's true. The Wizkid I know, he only comes for who comes for him. We're now going to a particular interview that Don Jazzy had, where Don Jazzy claimed that Burna Boy is a better performer. He didn't really say Burna Boy is a better performer like that, but he just meant that he performed for 2 hours, 30 minutes straight without spraying water on anybody. As per Afrobeat artists have the thing that they always do, that they always spray water on people. Like, that thing doesn't make any sense to him. That's how he puts it. Guess the artist that always perform and spray water on people is Wizkid. And immediately he said it, everybody was laughing. I was laughing watching the interview because Wizkid cannot perform for more than 30 minutes. You'd already pour water on people like this that take it, be wet for this performance. So obviously, Don Jazzy entered Wizkid before Wizkid entered him back. So I don't know why everybody's coming for Wizkid now, but please do not disrespect Don Jazzy like that. Now, if you're wondering who Don Jazzy is, because as everybody was saying disrespect Don Jazzy, I have to tell you who Don Jazzy is so you people know. Don Jazzy's name is actually Michael Collins Ajere, known as Don Jazzy. He's a Nigerian record producer, founder of Maven Record, chief executive officer of Mavens, and he has found and nurtured talent over the years. Until this day, he's still doing the same thing. And he also still has Jazzy Burger. This man is not only an influencer. An influencer should be the list of the things that you attach to the whole Don Jazzy's name. You have a guru, an Afrobeat godfather, a music godfather. This is somebody that has started people's careers and he's still doing it. Maybe one day he'll sign me and you. Do you understand? So don't talk about him like that. It's quite disrespectful to talk about Don Jazzy like that. Do you understand? Honestly, this whole social media drama was so heated. Davido finally replied to Wizkid. Davido responded to Wizkid saying, "We are not delusional. You are a sick man." Wizkid then replied with that same video with 2 laughing emojis. You see, the thing that is paining me now between this Davido and Wizkid fight, let me tell you the truth, is that we 001 fans, we've lost before the fight started because of that video. Anytime I watch that video, anytime Wizkid should do mistakenly post that video, anytime anybody just post that video, I take a deep breath because it's quite embarrassing. But even when they fall, we stand I don't know how the adage goes, but it's something like that, basically. So now, Peruzzi then came out to tweet, Lizard don't mad again. What are you calling Lizard, Peruzzi? Who is the lizard? Is it... I'm sorry. But please, that lizard won't enter. Make like I never fall laugh. Wizkid is not a lizard, by the way, so let's not do that. That's cyberbullying, okay? Now, Davido then responded, obviously, you've got nothing to say. And he explained that he's not going to waste his time, his money, his dollars, or whatever, his opinion on somebody whose career resurrected a few years ago just to die again. Wizkid then responded to Davido. I feel like they had time this day. In fact, the time was surplus because the difference, the time stamps, it was not so far from each other. As they were giving, Davido's fans were waiting, collecting. Wizkid fans were waiting, collecting. Wizkid then replied to Davido saying, you'll be influencer with songwriter. Do you understand? That if he should retire today, that's Wizkid. Wizkid was saying if he should retire today, Davido will no longer be on his level. Like, Davido can never be on his level. The songwriter that we're talking about now is Peruzzi that called Wizkid a lizard. This hit was a lot. This whole diss was stressing my head out. We had Davido even telling Wizkid that he's a size 7. He shopped from the kiddies department. And if people remember, Chef Chi's birthday, that's Davido's wife, was like the next day. And he was taking breaks and tweeting and wishing his wife happy birthday. I don't understand. Like, John was paying me all of all these things. If I should mistakenly find out that all the social media drama, people are trying to drop a song, if I mistakenly find that that's the nonsense people are trying to do, I'm going to stream the song, because why not? If you like mess with my mental health, do whatever you want to do, I'll still stream that music. Yeah, because what's my mental health is Davido and Wizkid. I stand there, I'm in front of that place. Yeah. So the fact that Wizkid said that we should save our coins, that him and Davido will be going on tour, you might never see the tour happen. The tour might not happen. Davido might not go on tour with Wizkid. It's disheartening to me, Sha, because I was really anticipating that this is going to be the biggest banger. How happy I was when Davido brought out Wizkid on his show, when Wizkid brought out Davido, when they were together in the club, when they were happy. I don't know, whatever people do, just be considering us, your fans. Sometimes you'll be happy, sometimes you'll be sad. It's so unnecessary, please, guys. You guys should like do better. Okay? So that pretty much brings us to the end of Wizkid and Davido's social media drama, their internet feud from the beginning of time till now. If there's anything I probably missed, please do well to comment in the comment section down below. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at The House Chronicles, as well as visit our website at thehouseChronicles.com. Once again, I'm your beautiful host, Oladini Ogule. To have a lovely day. Let me go and think about how Wizkid and Davido are stressing me. Bye for now.